Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Subsistence. A bit of a change on this setup, as we discussed in one of our recent videos. We have decided to give PvP a bit of a try. So we've just started a new game. I'll go into the details of it in a bit. And hopefully I've put an intro on before this that might just give you a little bit of an overview. But before I get too deep into it, I will pass you over to Grimstick.
Hello, everyone. As you can see, I'm not looting. I'm standing still, because that's what we're supposed to do in the beginning of this intro. I'm not looting this ammo bag. But,
Oops.
yeah, really excited about this one. Very cool, very cool. But, yep, hello. Oh, I'm taking damage, because I'm wet. Okay.
Yep. So taking damage because you're wet is one of the problems that we have. So I will just briefly explain and let the looting begin, by the way, because I'm not going to stand there next to a level 1 bear. Oh, and it's raining.
Yeah.
Lovely. This is one of the problems we're going to have. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Trying to describe things in a thunderstorm. I have to play this game on a server. And there are a couple of reasons for that. We can't realistically do PvP in a co-op game. There are a number of problems that we've encountered, and there's a lot. Great. So because we're on a server, although I've reset the month to more sensible a start, as you can see, we are in April instead of March, I don't have any control over the weather, or the time of day, or anything else that's relatively important in a game.
Yeah, right.
So we're going to give this a go and hopefully not die too many times. But if I manage to include an intro, you will know there is an abandoned base in the center of the map. And the object of the exercise is to control that base. Now, why do we need to control that base, Mr. Grimstick? Why don't we just build a base of our own?
Because that base, if I can catch this chicken really quick, actually has a BCU setup. It has solar panels, it has wind turbines, it has a workbench, it has Mattis and energy storage container. It's got everything. It's the full works. And we want it. We really want it.
Well, more importantly, we need it because we're not allowed to place a BCU ourselves.
Oh. I don't know what I'm doing.
I think you need to press this equal sign before you do that.
Oh, all right, perfect. Yep.
Yeah, we're not allowed to place a BCU ourselves, although we can build our own base for storage of things and whatever. So in order to build stuff such as a wood burner to put in our own base, for instance, we have to get control of the abandoned base in the middle of the map and place our own BCU down in it. And then we can build and construct and do whatever the heck it is we want to do. Everything we can't do is place a BCU in our own base. So we're going to be fighting over that abandoned building in order to gain control of it, in order to build things that we need. That's the crux of the game. So, as you will see from the title, we've titled this little series, and the scenario that we're playing is going to be called King of the Hill, because it's all about getting control of that base. Right, I am going to work my way somewhat away from this desolate area that I spawned in.
I am
some loot.
Slowly doing the camera, and as you can see on my left, I'm WWWWW. I don't know what I'm doing, but all right. I'm losing health while I'm doing this, so not off to a very good start. Okay, so I'm gonna find.
It takes a bit of practice. For my viewers, what Mr. Grimstick is attempting to do is to enter free cam mode, and on a server, you have to be an admin, but you can just go into free cam. I'll type it. Here we go. And what that allows me to do is to actually just move a camera around, for scenic. Ooh, look, there's a crate there. Free cam obviously doesn't frighten animals, so I can get some nice close-up views of the animals and that sort of thing. And somewhere over there in the distance, you can't really see it from here, is the abandoned base. And we're going to sort of work our way, well, at least a little bit closer to that. But for now, I need loots.
Now, one quick
So there
question,
are a
Mr.
few rules.
Mozo. Real quick, does that base have a BCU in it at the moment?
No.
Okay, so,
Currently it doesn't. So when you get there, all you need to do is just place your BCU, unless I'm there first, and I've placed my BCU, in which case you must defeat me if I own it. If I'm there, you have to shoot me while I'm using it in a defensive position, and if you can find me out in the open wilds of the server, just defeating me in open combat is sufficient, and then you can make a beeline to that base. But bear in mind, if you've killed me, I might also be making a beeline back to my base to defend it. So you have to hack down the front door, which is the same as hacking down a hunter door, and get in. Once you've done that, obviously you can delete my BCU. Now, for the purposes of this game, we're not using BCU crackers to do that. Hence, one of the main reasons why we have to be on a server in order to have admin rights, because we have a button as an admin that we can use that allows us to just immediately delete the BCU, as opposed to having to sit there and hack 15,000 hit points off it. But you're going to have to make a decision whether you just make a beeline for the abandoned base, or whether you try and do some looting and set up your own little base.
I don't know yet. Right now, I'm taking cover because I'm taking damage, so I'm starting up a little campfire and trying to get some health back. My stamina is practically null at the moment. I have nothing. So, yeah, kind of a rough start to this adventure. Ooh, that was nice.
Well, it doesn't help that it's pouring down with rain. I mean, that's not really helping anything, is it?
I mean, I would love to be able to hear you, but I can't. So it's just so loud.
Yeah. Let's just hope we don't get 4 solid days of rain to start the game off. That would.
Why did you have to say that?
Because when I first did a trial run of it, that's what I got.
Okay, well that makes
4 solid
sense.
days
Yeah.
of rain. Because obviously the base, the abandoned base as it now is, I had to actually set it up, and I must thank Bouncy Lady for some assistance in looting nails and wood and all the stuff you need.
Yes, awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And there is the whole issue of, because I set it up, that the individual blocks, when it doesn't have a BCU, do belong to me. But again, there's no way around that. I can't just wipe out my history. Unfortunately, I did try, deleted all the files in the game except the save game itself, but unfortunately, it seems to still remember me. It's a bit strange.
So how many deaths do you have now?
My stats currently, apart from the fact I'm freezing cold, I have 0 deaths. I apparently have crafted 2 items, so it has wiped out the history in terms of, like, I haven't shot anything. I haven't even shot a chicken. I'm not sure what items I've crafted. That's interesting. I don't think I've crafted anything yet. But, like, for instance, if I look at the map, you can see my fog of war. The map is still revealed from where I was running around before. Couldn't find any way of disabling that.
Oh, I think I also have that as well. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I got some of it
Yeah.
revealed. Oh wow, I forgot about a canteen. Okay, well this isn't very good.
Ooh, hello, wolf. Yeah, so it would have been nice just to completely wipe me off as if I'd never been here, and then just end up with an abandoned building in the middle of the map, but I need Cold Games to assist me with that. There's no way with the tools that I have that I can do that. Ooh, I need to... Hello, chicken. I need to stay low.
Yeah,
Let's
my
go.
stamina just drains.
Mine too. Can't even chase a chicken.
I would pay to see that.
Yeah. I did find a bottle of water though. That's kind of useful.
Oh, wow. Incredibly useful.
I also found a carrot seed, and I'm debating on is there actually any point in keeping seeds?
There are, because we did have an idea for the plant bed, kind of in a neutral aspect. I don't know if
Yes.
you wanted to let him know, or I can let him know.
I let you describe it. It was your idea?
Oh, okay. So we can have our own personal base, because we're not always going to have control of the neutral base in the center. And that base cannot have the BCU, as Mozo mentioned. So we're like, well, how can we have a plant bed in the neutral base? If I plant cotton seeds and he takes it over, is he going to be able to take my stuff? And we're like, I don't know. That sounds a bit brutal and a little difficult to kind of work out. So if you control the central base, you are able to craft a BCU using the materials from the central base, the energy and mass and so forth. And then you can go to your base and craft a BCU, craft the plant bed, and then you destroy the BCU, and it still grows without having the BCU there. So you need to control your base, of course, which you'll always have, and the center base, the neutral base, to be able to have that option to create the plant bed.
Yeah, I think you'd craft the plant bed in the abandoned base, or the abandoned base that you've captured using its mass, power, and so on and so on. What it would allow you to do, because you control that, is it allows you to make a BCU to temporarily place in your own personal base, because you need to have a BCU bubble to be able to place your plant bed. I think that was the way we worked it out. So essentially, you need to take over the abandoned base, which means making a BCU, obviously, and then you need to make a second BCU on your person and a plant bed using the power and mass in the abandoned base. And you can carry that plant bed to your own personal base in your pocket, place your BCU, place the plant bed, and then delete that BCU. So we're just kind of using the mechanics that we've got to try. Oh,
yes,
stop
beautiful.
the mechanics that we've got to allow us to kind of do things in the game. Oh, chicken, need you. And rabbit, come on. Oh, I so closely got that rabbit.
Doesn't sound like it's over just yet.
That rabbit ran straight past me, and I saw the hand. I just couldn't quite grab it. Oh, come here.
Sound like you're having a good old time over there.
He stopped, and I wasn't expecting him to stop, and I've just run out of stamina. Oh, that was such a good go at getting a rabbit. There was a rabbit and a chicken, and the rabbit ran so close to me that I veered off to catch the rabbit. Wasted all my stamina, and now I can't even catch the chicken.
Oh, jeez. Yep, sounds like you're definitely having a hard time over there. That's fantastic. I mean, that's bad, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't feel sorry for me at all.
I mean,
yeah, I get it.
I do. If this were a co-op, I would feel awful for you. But since you are my enemy, along with hunters and rogues, I'm liking it.
Come back to you, chicken. And the stamina.
All right.
Chicken.
Oh, there's a rabbit. Oh. Okay.
Up there, chicken. There's almost certainly a wolf up there. Don't go up there. Don't go up there. Don't go up there. That's a good chicken.
Now, where do I want to put my personal base? Because I forgot to fill that up with water. Oh, that's a shame. Because here's one thing we also have to keep in mind. Once the BCU goes down in the neutral base, once either myself or Mozo controls it, that's when the hunters are going to start spawning in. We don't know where they're going to be spawned in yet, so we're going to have to play it safe, hopefully, with our own personal base, because Granted, it's not going to have a BCU, but we could always have like in path of hunter as they walk around. So it's kind of a risk on where your base is going to be as opposed to the hunters.
I mean, theoretically, the hunter base might spawn like literally next to your base. You won't have
don't
a
want to
BCU,
be.
so they won't.
Yeah, because that's the thing. It's like you don't want to be too far away from the neutral base and have to run when you want to go attack it. Or, like, this is my scenario. I don't know half the stuff I need material-wise to craft anything. So I need to make sure I have extra, but that's also a risk in having extra. But if I don't have enough, then I got to run back to my base, grab the materials, then run back to the neutral base. And if it's too far out, that's going to be a bit of a run. That's going to be quite difficult to do. So there's a lot of things that could go terribly wrong with this.
Ideally, you want your own personal base to be relatively close to the abandoned base, so that if you're transferring materials, you haven't got too far to go. Your main loot supply is going to be in your own personal base. And if I, for instance, control the abandoned base, if I have my BCU in that and I control it, then I'm allowed to raid your base, your personal base.
Yes.
And loot it, and vice versa. If you have control, you're allowed to hack down my door and raid my base. So, yeah, for that reason, you want to be as far away as you possibly can get from the abandoned base. So there's a lot of variables to consider. Yeah. You want to be somewhere near a pond so you can fish at night, maybe. But then you don't want to be too close to a pond because you can guarantee at some point I'm going to be going to that pond to fish and get water. And
See, that's what you think, but that's going to have signs all around it on warning. Beware of player.
So in the rules you can see we have restricted the ability to headshot, or at least deliberate headshots. I'm sure there will be a few accidental ones. But the reason for that is building a rifle. I could do that now. If I had 15 iron fragments, I could build a rifle. You can get 15 iron fragments from a lock crate, for instance. Without a helmet, with a rifle, you can headshot another player and it's instant kill. And I think that's just not right. I think there should be some kind of warning shot given. But the easiest way of doing that is to say, do not deliberately try and headshot your opponent. And likewise, camping. Like, if I were to just sit on a rock somewhere with an overview of the abandoned base and wait for Crimstick to come, tentatively walk up to the base to go and capture it, and then headshot him, that's just not gameplay.
Yeah.
So, because we are friends and we are playing this to enjoy the game and to enjoy the fun of it, we've said no camping, no headshots. But we haven't said no claymores.
Wow. All right, I see where you're going with this.
We will be making that kind of thing up as we go along. I think it would be fair to say, don't go just surrounding the abandoned base with claymores when you have control of it, or burying them under the floor or anything. It's got to be kind of fair.
Can you put claymores under a floor?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. I was not aware of that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can lift a floor up, put a claymore down, put the floor back over the top of it, and when someone walks over the floor, the claymore goes off.
Wow. Okay.
But not very friendly.
Now, this is PvP, but we also kind of want to show everyone that you can have PvP in this game with friends and keep it fun, keep it friendly. And that's kind of our main goal, is just to kind of do something new with the game we haven't done, but show you that we can still have fun with it and not be like all angry and mean. And yeah, so that's one of the big things, is just to show we can have fun with this. And it is something new. I think the idea behind why we're doing PvP would be maybe the Warzone that we had that last episode. I may have shot Mozo in the face with a shotgun, and he might have not have liked that a little too much. So
in the face wouldn't have been too bad. It was in the back of the head.
Was it? Okay. I gotcha. Okay, understandable now. Let's see.
All in good fun, but we were trying to think of a way of doing a Warzone sort of 2. I initially called this Warzone 2, and we were going to work on that. But I think it is such a workable scenario with maybe a bit of help from Mr. Cold Games. It could easily be something that could be attached when you load up the main menu. You could choose to play a single-player game or co-op game or multiplayer game or a scenario game. And I would really like this too. As the thunder, that's Cold Games. He's listening to me.
Yeah.
he's just sending a clap of thunder, going, "Oh no, I control this. Nothing to do with you." But yeah, even if he doesn't, if you guys want to make up your own rules and come up with your own sort of version of King of the Hill, or maybe a scenario entirely different, I'm hoping that that's what this will inspire.
Now, I just realized we are going to need some kind of shelter for our campfire because, yeah, this is not good. If it's going to be raining, we got a campfire out, that's not going to work. And I don't have any stamina.
I am busily chopping every tree I can find.
I think I've chopped two or three. I've eaten the only grub that I have. And here comes the rain again. Now we were thinking, because 30-minute episodes, we really want to get this progression going with the game, so we're considering hour-long episodes. So, I'm cold, take a damage. Alright, I've got to get somewhere. So yeah, that's what these are going to be, our hour-long episodes now, instead of the 30-minute, because 30 minutes, okay, but hour-long is just great and fantastic.
Yeah, I think an hour-long works. A 30-minute episode is 1 day's worth. Well, by the time you've actually got going in the morning, sorted out any stuff like plant beds and all that sort of thing, it doesn't leave a lot of time left for PvP, particularly. If I've got to try and find him on the map and put an end to his agony, I don't think 1 day is going to be necessarily enough. So I think an hour long gives us 2 game days, or a game day and a night, or it's and there may be times, as dark as it gets, where we want to do something at night, like fishing or chatting or discussing or whatever. Feedback from your comments, hopefully. If you're kind enough to leave comments, that'd be great. So we'll just play it by ear, see how it goes, and maybe times when it's a little longer, and maybe times when it's a little shorter.
And I don't know about you, but I do not even have enough nails to create a roof. So I'm going to have to find somewhere to hang out, because the dark is coming. And with rain, we're definitely going to be taking damage throughout the night.
Well, as long as you've got enough to build a foundation...
Oh, that's true.
You can just put the foundation up as a roof. Yeah.
Why didn't I think of
Another
that?
rabbit. Why do I always see rabbits when I haven't got a bow? You bear then? Yeah, I was kind of hoping we'd have a nice day in April. That would have been...
Yeah, this is
nice.
Subsistence, though. There are no such things as nice days.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, hello there.
Oh. I see a broomstick.
Yes. Okay. Someone has entered my pond area.
Apart from an axe, I've got nothing to throw at a broomstick.
I may have a few arrows.
Well, I shall withdraw past this chicken. Yeah, chicken.
And I saw you had 50-something health, so I'm already in an advantage.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you not taking cold damage down
Oh,
there?
I am now. I'm panically getting ready to do something. I've got stuff to eat. I just need somewhere to put it. Here, you know what? We are going to go...
Can't see a thing.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is just very, very dark.
And it's gold. I think we're going to go for... can't do that. We'll go for one of those. One of those. What we need is a handheld torch.
That would be good,
wait a
actually.
minute.
Now, what would you use
What
to
about-
light said torch if you didn't have a campfire?
Well, what I was saying, what about a glow stick? That might work. I never remember the glow stick.
Well, see, the torch would be really cool, too, because even if it's out in the rain, it's going to get put out. So maybe brighter, but you still have that risk in a rainstorm of it being just useless.
Right. What have we got here? One of them. And one of them. And some of that. There we go. Oh. Oh, there we do not go. Ow!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on, Mozo? I can't wait to watch your video. This is so exciting.
Well, I just found a nice, safe little location that I could hide from the rain and lit my fire as a wolf descended off the top of the rock I was hiding under and killed me.
He killed you? Oh.
He killed me, yeah, one bite.
Ooh. Where's your body?
Well, unfortunately, the wolf is stood on it at the moment.
Okay.
So, I'm going to have to wait for a minute or two because it's pitch black. The wolf is hanging around my back. And if I spawn now, I'm almost certainly going to just die of cold heading back to my body.
All right, so shall we go ahead
So-
and leave the night and come back during the day when we can actually do something?
I don't think I can because I'm not sure what happens to my bag.
Well, that's true. It's the 10-minute mark. Was it 10 or 15?
I think it only starts the counter when I press the button to respawn, as far as I know. So I'm just not pressing the button to respawn at the moment, but this wolf is just parading up and down here. Welcome back, everybody. So as you can see, I haven't moved from the night before. I've just sat here. I think I'm right in saying until I press the respawn button, my bag does not appear. So that should give me maximum time to get back to it. But you can also see, although it stopped raining, the sky is full of clouds. Well, the sun hasn't quite come up yet, and it's 1 degree. But I am worried my fire's going to go out, and that wolf is probably still hanging around. So I'm going to try respawning. And where the heck am I? The sun is just poking its head up by the look of it.
Yeah, it's like 5 degrees away from the
So-
fire.
I'm going to try and make it back to my bag. Hope that that wolf has moved away. I did have a foundation crafting, but I didn't see whether it had finished crafting or not. Finished crafting, it'll be in my inventory. If it hasn't... Oh, chicken, thank you. If it hasn't finished crafting, then I'll have lost those resources. So, we will only find out when I get there. On the upside, I did get a new axe
And a glow stick.
and another bandage.
Oh, that's right. And you get a pair of pants, too, so you are actually ahead because you have 2 bandages and 2 axes.
And a glow stick. Yay! There you go. I knew I did it on purpose. Okay. So, something else that we have introduced into this game is the ability to mute each other. So that's done because I'm a clever sod. But what I can do is press a button on my keyboard, and I won't do it just yet, but I can press a button on my keyboard which stops Mr. Creamstick from hearing what I'm saying. And thus I can discuss my plans with you, and he'll never know as long as he doesn't watch my video.
Yep, and I can do the exact same thing. And I have not said anything bad about you, Muted, I promise.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't think we're going to be using it too much because I know you guys like to hear our interactions and are taking the mickey out of each other and things. So I don't think we'll be using it too much, but there may be times when we want to level 3 wolf go away.
Let you know when we're going to attack, but we don't want the other person to know.
Yeah, that's it. We want to discuss battle plans. So we do have that ability. Right, let me go hope. I've still got my skull on the screen, so I'm hoping that means my bag is still there. And I'm also hoping that wolf is not. Oh, hello, wolf. And you then. So yeah, you could see when I ran into Mr. Crimstick at the lake last night, I immediately stopped and backed away, which is an indication to him. Oh, now he's a level 2 bear. Wonderful. That wolf has turned into a level 2 bear.
And I seriously considered pursuing, but I couldn't leave the area because of the weather. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, but because it was obvious that I was choosing not to engage in PvP, so at that point it's like, yeah, okay, that's cool. We'll leave it, rather than, you know, entering pursuit mode. Heck, I think my bag has despawned actually. It's my skull now, so.
All right, and I let's see if I can make that. If I can, then that'll be great.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, my bag has despawned. So unfortunately, all that stuff was lost. It's a shame. I only the fire's about to go out. I only plonked the fire down here because it was raining. And hopefully we're going to have a nice day today. So I can... stuff I had was only stuff I'd looted anyway. So... and get up to a better start today without the thunderstorm. But you survived the night.
I did, and I am getting ready to become the first king of the hill.
Well, most of it, because it's not going to last.
There's a few things I need to utilize first, but the big thing is, yeah.
Right, I am going to get rid of that fire and take my chances in the big wide world. Yeah. Right, start again. Yeah, that's a shame because I actually had quite a good loot day yesterday. So I actually had quite a lot of ammo and things, not that I could use it.
Well, that rain really makes it difficult, extremely difficult.
It does, yeah. It limits you to lower altitudes and can't hear anything. You can see a lot less. It messes you up. I am so glad I didn't manage to catch that rabbit now, because if I'd have caught the rabbit without using a bow and arrow and then lost it because I died to a wolf, that wouldn't have been very nice. You want that piece of scrap. Sniff.
Oh, I'm in desperate need of wood. Ugh.
Yeah, it's the inevitable tree chopping. I don't ever remember seeing this many wolves. Didn't actually see what level that wolf was that killed me, but whatever level he was, he's now +1.
Ooh. Probably, I don't know. It's really rare to find level 4 animals on normal. You can find them from time to time.
Well, if he was a level 3, he's now a level 4, so if you come across him, send him my regards. My plan of actually waiting out the rain didn't work because obviously the timer was already counting. Hoping that it wouldn't start. Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. So yeah, it looks like even when you die, yeah, that makes it a lot
so
tougher.
the timer starts from when you die, not when you respawn. Yeah.
Now, I think what we might have, could have, should have, would have done is maybe made a backdoor entrance so that if you're beating on my door, I really have no way of getting to you at the moment.
Nope. Oh, you'd have to engage open combat. I'm beating down your door. You'd have to sneak up and pepper me with arrows to stop me beating down your door.
Ooh, okay, that
And
was
lead me away from your door.
a little too close.
So I deliberately made it so that there isn't really any cover around the front of the door there. So, like if you're shooting arrows at me, I'm going to have to break off from beating down your door to go and seek cover. At which point you'd be able to get into the base.
It's definitely going to be tricky.
Well, I'm sure you can manage it.
I don't know. I kind of had to stop. So I tried to get in. I just don't have the materials for another pickaxe. So, that being said, the door is now weaker for you. Oh wait, I didn't mute that, did I?
There you go.
Oh shoot, I forgot to mute that.
Well, I suppose it's arguable whether or not for the first entry. I mean, there's no BCU in it at the moment, so do you need to beat the door down, or can you just delete it?
Oh, that's...
I mean, obviously, once there's a BCU in the base, I don't think you need to. I don't think you should be deleting it. I think you have to beat it down. But for the first entry, I suppose it doesn't really make much difference whether you're beating it down or just deleting it, does it?
Well, my apologies, viewers. You watch me mine a door for the last 10 minutes of just deleting. Okay.
I don't have a problem with that. It's just if there's a BCU in it, then obviously somebody owned it. Then obviously you're going to have to beat the door down. But there's no BCU in it at the moment, so. You're going to show your viewers the throne, are you? The king's
Yep,
throne.
I'm trying to show them on the inside. I tried to use that free cam, but it wouldn't let me go inside the base, so I just kind of showed the outside.
Oh. Well, you can go through. You can fly through the windows with the free cam.
Cannot deconstruct items
windows.
placed by another player.
Really?
Yeah.
But even with your delete buildables admin rights.
I don't know the command for that one. I just tried to do the
F9,
usual delete thing. Yeah.
You have to set a button to do it. I think it's the F9 button. Well, I use F9.
Oh.
It's an admin command, so you won't have it in the normal.
So would I do like delete?
Just point your cursor at it and press F9. It depends what you've set up in your control schema.
Yeah,
If you
Haven't done any
Go
of
into
that.
your press escape, go into controls, and then go into actions. And you see on the right hand side it says server admin,
Ah, yes. Okay, so F9.
delete buildable. Just select it and press F9, and then you can just F9 the door. And no, I wasn't swearing, even though F9 to me sounds like a swear word. I'm going to F9 you.
Yeah, right? Okay. Oh. All right, get that going. And oh, no lockpick. That's kind of a shame.
No, I don't think you get one in. Going for a crate, and there's a wolf there. Grey wolf. Blueberry there as well. I actually want the blueberry more than I want the crate at the moment.
Never thought I'd heard anyone say that.
No, I never thought it would be something I would say.
All right, so that oh, you even added lights up here. Very cool. King of the Throne. I didn't realize this dude has like an 8-pack on abs. Okay, no. Oh, you could have left some fuel in the generators.
No, no freebies.
Everything's been out. Oh,
Only
man.
Only freebies when I get there and you've left some stuff for me.
Right?
Right. So I'm actually a game day behind you now because of my death.
Yeah, I was wondering
I've got
about
some
that.
catching up.
Like I said, it's a shame.
If I got back to my bag, I'd have been,
Yeah, that's what I was really hoping
Okay,
actually
this
that
is-
would have happened.
yeah. Oh, that's alright, that's the game. That's how you play it. Wait till I got my double barrel shotgun. These animals ain't gonna know what hit them.
Yes. Go cougar hunting.
Be like, oh, hello bear, bang bang. So there is another little thing that we have to fiddle in order to make this game work. Currently, if Mr. Crimstick has a BCU in the abandoned base, which is no longer abandoned, it's now Crimstick's base, if I start attacking it when he's out looting, he won't get any warning. It's not like when a hunter attacks your base, it comes up and gives you a warning. So what we've decided to do is that I will announce that I am attacking his base with a boom, or a boom boom, or a whatever. And then, if all goes to plan, we will replace that in the edit with a sound bite of, well, the same as it sounds when the hunter is attacking your base. Just for the sake of, you know, visuals, effects, and all the rest of it. So if you hear me say boom boom, or if you hear Crimstick say boom boom, it means A, we're an idiot, we should have edited it out, and B, we're under attack.
That's funny.
So I just thought I'd get that out there.
Now, did we make any rule on the wood burning stove on our personal base if we own the other one, or do we have to keep it the simple campfire?
You don't need a BCU for the wood burner, so you will need to craft it in that base.
Okay.
Let's just say the abandoned base. You'll have to craft it there, but there's absolutely nothing to stop you taking it and putting it in your own personal little base, because you don't need a BCU for that.
Yeah, that'd be a bit rough though, because you got to drop it every few, like 10 feet.
No, no, no. As long as you don't place it down, you can just put it in your
Oh,
pocket
oh, I
like a
see.
plant bed.
I thought you
Just
meant like
take it with
taking the
you.
one that's in the neutral base.
No, no, no. Just craft one using the power mass in the neutral base, and then stick it in your pocket and take it with you. You know, the same as you do with chickens and rabbits and stuff it in your pocket. I'm not finding much loot today. Yesterday was a fantastic loot day, and I lost it. Today is an absolutely rubbish loot day, and I need it. Right, let's make one of those just in case. We also need another one of those, and one of those. And then I just need 20 more weapon parts. I can make a double barrel. No, I'm kidding.
Right? That's pretty impressive. Very impressive, actually. I'm a little concerned.
Yeah. Hey, that's it. I've won the game. I picked up an onion. And to be fair, I do only need 4 more rabbits. Well, and 5 more scrap, but we'll ignore that. And I can make a double barrel.
Oh.
Not a double
And what,
barrel,
about
a
2,000
shotgun.
energy?
Yeah. No, just a single barrel.
Ah, there we go.
I was
Okay.
getting carried away with myself for a minute. I was so impressed with my looting abilities, not having yet caught a single rabbit. Speaking of rabbits, what can I throw at that rabbit? I'll throw my axe. It doesn't work.
I wish that were a thing. That would be really, really, really cool. Or that, or like a wooden spear.
Have an axe in each hand. Axes akimbo. Right, I've got that. I've got a dead chicken in my pocket for some reason. One of those. And lots more of those. Wolf creeping up on me.
Yeah, it's like I'm so nervous. I'm watching out for you, watching for animals, trying to listen for bears and wolves.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you're in too much danger at the moment because I can't find enough fiber to make a bow. So I think you're good for the time being.
I tell you, though, scrap metal, that's rough not having it.
My eyes pinned. I don't normally have a problem finding scrap because I don't normally need it. But of course, the minute you need something, this game makes sure you don't find it. Classic example is a locked crate. And you've got a lockpick with you, won't find one.
Mm-hmm.
Out a lockpick, you're tripping over the things.
I see another pickaxe.
Oh, that's because you wasted one on the door.
Yeah, I didn't think we were going to say that out loud.
Ah, piece of scrap. Another rabbit. These rabbits are definitely just teasing me. We are nearly at the end of another day.
Oh.
Here, chicken, I need you.
I'm really debating going after that deer.
Should be alright if it's only the one, but if there's a couple of them, they're 2 deer. Yeah, I know, I've used that joke before.
I tried. I'm not going to waste my time with them.
Right. I really need to come up with a better location for tonight's overnighting, because my last night's overnighting was not a success. Fiber. Why is fiber being so difficult to find?
Now, looks like the sun is starting to set.
Yeah, I know. I didn't like to mention it, but I am a little bit afraid. Yes. It's the time of day when you start considering, have you done enough looting? Have you got enough stuff? And realizing actually you haven't. And then panicking just a little bit.
That's the big thing. It's that panic knowing that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, how am I going to get through a night where it's too cold to go out and loot and I've got nothing to eat? So, yeah. Nothing much to worry about, really. Right. Have that. We have that. And then you need to decimate a couple of chickens and make some of those. Good. Oh, did I just hear a wolf growl? That's a bit worrying. Okay. Well, I know there's a wolf on those rocks down there, so I don't think I'm going to be going down there. Can't really find anywhere that I can hide from a crimstick. So
You don't have to worry about that too much.
it's there. That there for now. quite short on veggie stuffs.
Oh, that really
Many
scared me. I'm
veggies
like, okay,
today.
my sound went out. All right, this is not good. I can't hear anything. And I just realized I turned the volume all the way down. Wait, nope, I still can't hear anything.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Maybe. Hey, now I can hear things.
Hey! Ain't technology wonderful?
Yeah.
I'm going to be resorting to eating grubs at this rate. Well, arrows. And a pair of trousers that look as if they've seen better days.
Ooh, okay, so yeah, you need apparently scrap metal. Oh, for the wood burner and everything else. Hmm.
Oh, I hope it doesn't rain. Please tell me it's not going to rain.
Is it going to rain?
It's sky at the moment, so I'm hopeful. It's a black moon though, so yeah, we're not going to get much light overnight, unfortunately. Just cook this water up, and then I think probably we're going to have to leave it there for this episode, because it's going to be a dark night. Nobody's going to be able to see anything. Not going to be able to get out and loot. And we have done 2 extremely interesting and fun days. Yeah. So being a server, obviously, if we both just exit the game, the server continues. And in order to stop that from happening, but to benefit from the abilities that the server has, I will be stopping the server after a few minutes. We'll have to give it a few minutes, make sure it's saved. But just before I leave you all, I am going to quickly jump into FreeCam, and I'm going to take you over and show you Mr. Crimstick's base. Find it.
Yeah, that thing takes forever to move. I think there's like a way to speed it up, and I kept hitting plus, so all you would see on the thing is just plus, 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 plus.
And I will let him know that there are rogues in the game, because I've just found some.
Yep, the BCU may be down, so I'm gonna have to defend this base
There's
from
BCU in the game, which means hunter bases will begin to spawn. And let me just shoot over here and find it. Oh, there's a twinkling of a light. Oh, there's a lot of lights. There's a fire.
I mean, there's so much mass and energy. I have no idea. I can't build anything, so I'm like, all right, keep on some lights.
That's more rogues. More rogues there. And back to the base in a second. There's more rogues there. We are surrounded by.
Oh yeah, they're really out and about.
Surrounded by roguies. So yeah, hopefully I will have done a bit of an intro and you'll have seen this base with me flying around it. But this is Mr. Crimstick's base. You can see it says Crimstick's base, and this was kind of a base I threw together in the vain hope. There he is, cowering by his nice warm wood stove lit.
Staying away from windows.
So yeah, this is the BCU, which will change hands multiple times, and then above it you can see we have the throne. So that is the king's throne, and whoever is in control of this building has the right to plonk himself in that chair. There you go.
Yeah, I get freezing up here. It's like
hill.
-1, so I can't stay up here very long.
You should be able to move the wood burner now, but
oh, that's true. I could do that.
yeah. So you can see this base has all the facilities. There's storage, there's lights, there's a workbench, a refinery, mass fabricator, and 2 generators. And then on the roof I can get on the roof. We have 2 solar panels and a wind turbine. And obviously, being the primary BCU, no matter who owns it, it will always be the primary BCU, so it get free power and mass as well. So it's a big incentive for me, poor little me, living out there in the hills with nothing, to come and kill him and take over the base from myself. Yeah. On that note, I think we're going to wrap the episode up. So I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's a bit bitty and a bit sort of trialy, but that's the fun of the game. We were kind of making it up as we go along. We do have a rule sheet, which I put up at the beginning. You'll be able to refer back to should you wish to check us, make sure we're not breaking the rules. But hope you'll join us for the next one. Maybe we'll be able to get a bit further with the old, well, more than just a platform with a fire on it. So thank you, Mr. Grimstick. I will see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Sounds good. I'll see you next time.